Hello everyone, this is Schultzy, and I want to whip you guys into shape when the Medal of Honor game the Medal of Honor game comes out, and I wanted to give you my impressions of the kill streaks. And the biggest thing is the fact that you have 6 classes. Each one is as important as the other. Not one class is better than the other, and each one has their own preferences and abilities. The first one you'll see is the demolitions. First kill streak. Oh no, I'll go to the sniper. He has a little kill streak that sends in a little zipping bird that you have to control. Another one's a mortar strike. Another one's a rocket strike. And then the last one is the Apache helicopter for all of them. That last kill streak is the most powerful one. That is, no matter how much you do, is hugely influential. The secondary kill streaks, the secondary side, because you get 4 kills. If you get 4, you get 4 kill streaks per each. And you get a passive one and an aggressive one. The aggressive one is always and usually a killing one, but these aggressive ones can easily be used for defensive play. And honestly, you got smoke screen, which is a defensive one. Replenish fire team, which is important. Never forget it. You got another one that just breaks radio signals and stuff like that. And you know what? The sniper I have not used as much. I'm not a great sniper, so this is the one downside with his kill streaks, that I haven't been able to get high enough on him to really figure his out. But his is, as a whole, is still pretty effective. Honestly, smoke screen people may complain, that's not going to be able to help you out enough. It helps you out a lot, and if you use multiple kill streaks in conjuncture to take over a spot and hot spot, you will help yourselves out. And here's the biggest one: the assault class. You got I messed up the first one, but you got a guided missile, cluster bomb, and Apache helicopter. Now I'm trying to figure out. I can't remember the first one. It'll pop up. Okay, a mortar strike. Yes, and honestly, he's another one. Very powerful, very aggressive, very hard hitting. And he's the one that you want to use for softening up your targets for artillery versions of it. Mainly because he's average speed, decent damage, and honestly, he's there. Everyone supports each other. No one man can make the game win the game. No matter how much anyone says that, you just blitz in and you can use your Spec Ops man. He's very good, but that's not his purpose. Won't be holding the line. The Demo Man, very good. He has a grenade launcher for his first perk, a rocket launcher for his second, a third is a little EOD, Wally from Hell, I'll call him, and the Apache. The Demo Man, he is extremely powerful. He has ballistic armor that he can slap down his head-face visor, and he can storm in through a building. He's there to punch it, and you need your assault class to back him up. He's one of the slowest moving classes. Him and light machine gun are very slow. And those guys are the breachers. Those 2 guys breach in, cause the damage, and make sure other one classes can get in. These guys are the head-ons. They're the tip of the spear. They may be moving slow, but they're the sledgehammer. They're the ones that are going to be hitting hard and absorbing the damage. They're the ones that are going to be in the action, taking the brunt of the brawn that the enemy can throw at them. And that's why their attacks, their aggressive ones, are super powerful and super deadly with doing extra damage, because they're the ones that are going to be in the heat of the battle. Those 2, Rifleman and the Demolition Man, they're the ones that are going to be absorbing this. Now the other one is the Heavy Gunner. Very good. He has you can call in a Black Op helicopter. You can call in a little defense turret that shoots grenades. You can also believe in, I'm blanking out, because honestly, let me see in a second, 1, 2, 3, and you can call in a little Blackbird. I mean, you literally have all these little things, and you know what? He's there to hold the ground. He's the one that is the second man in. He's going to be right behind the Demo Man in the assault class, because he's going to be laying down cover. And if you're having problems, you call in his first kill streak. I want to say is the most important, the Black Hawk. Because you can drop your whole team members on the objective, and you can be on a machine gunner. You can start putting rounds down on there with a minigun. He's the man that will keep everyone spawning on top of you. He's the man he will be the second man in. He's never going to be the first man in, and he's also a man that will be supporting from distance. If anything goes wrong, he'll just be laying down leads of fire down the firing range, and you want to make sure he's as protected and safe from any enemy engagements, because he's going to be holding people at bay. The next man is the Point Man. He is your intel guy. He's one of the quicker classes, and you know what? His Little UAV, he can recon, very important. If you're going to go near an objective, he's the one that you want to pop some around that thing in the air so it can zip around so you can see the area. The next one is an air bursting bomb. So pretty much those two first attacks. Intel, okay, take a couple guys down, then drop a mortar, or I'm going to call it a mortar, but it's air bursting mortar. And you know what, the little bird, I have never gotten the little bird. He's very hard for me because I don't like his weapon design. And honestly, he's very good too. He's the intel man. He's the one that you're going to be going, okay, I'm going to get in, I'm going to see where these people are, and I'm going to pop up in a UAV to help out in just the general location, which is great, so you can't have seeing everywhere what everyone is, but he'll give you area and intel in the area that you want to go in. And the last man is the Spec Ops man. He's another extremely important integral to this whole thing. His first kill streak, I believe, is a UAV jammer that jams the area. He'll plop one down. Very important because he's the one that you want to be there to disrupt enemy intel. Those last two, they may be the speediest, but they're there to just mess up intel. Gain intel and mess up intel. The last two, Spec Ops and Point Man, they're the intelligence masters. These guys are going to fuck up the enemy's intel and stop them from knowing where to shoot. The middle two, these guys are going to be the linchpins. These are the center points. You got the demo man that's going to help. Demo man and a light machine gunner, they may be slow as hell, but they can put a lot of power and pain downrange. The assault class, he's there to join up with the demo man. Those two men should always be together in a fight. Why? You got the guy with the demo man with ballistic armor, which is extremely important. When ballistic armor comes into play, you want to make sure someone who can absorb that damage and deal it out. You also have the assault guy who's going to be a little bit faster that can support him and move and engage and move up with him. So you can let the guy with the ballistic armor take a couple rounds of damage, and he can cut down those extra people. So honestly, when you have those two men working together, you can actually deal a tremendous amount of damage, even with their kill streaks. Because honestly, when the demo man has his first grenade launcher kill streak, he'll just be popping those things down with his ballistic armor down and just pushing the line forward. Light machine gunner, his kill streaks are to get men into the action and cover the men in the action. The first kill streak, covering the men, and honestly, people think, oh, I'm just going to get kills with it. These kill streaks are not designed to get kills. These kill streaks are designed to help with objective play. And that's what people need to realize. Even though Hotspot's the only game released at this time, these tactics will come in effect for everything else, because getting to the point, holding the point, and breaching the point. First two, helping breach the point. First two, the middle two are these defensive linchpin keys that are going to push up the line. And the last two are intel, gaining, and denial services. Make sure you have, honestly, as long as everyone can at least get to their first kill streak, you will help out 10 times more. These kill streaks for these 4 classes are integral to keeping you alive. I've played enough games to say, if they don't use their kill streaks right, you will lose. And I'm not saying that you have to use your kill streak every single time. Having one in your pocket will help. Don't always burn it too soon, because I've had people just dropping any of these kill streaks in random spots. You need to know when to use them. And use them when you need. Use one to clear them out, use the next to defend your point, and use the next to rope them in. I hope this has helped. Please tell me what you think. Thank you, and good night.